Hello, beautiful soul family. It's Breanne here. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Readings with Breanne. I've had some people requesting an update for Princess Kate. Now, there was some statements released just the other day that she has finished her treatment. It says, yeah, Kate says she's completed her chemotherapy treatment, and it sounds like she's ready to get back into some duties. So I was going to pull some tarot on that today. Now, this has definitely been the talk of the town for many, many months with Princess Kate. And I was connecting last night a little bit to that big question. Is she still around? Is she still here with us? I have to say, these Kate versions that we have seen, Kate 2.0, or whatever you want to label that as, I am consistently getting they are clones. So again, putting this out here, this is for entertainment purposes. If you guys are big lovers of the royal family and adore them, probably not the video for you. You probably want to keep scrolling. But I mean, with this energy, Spirit is giving me that energy that these are clones. They're confirming, like, yes, this is a clone. And I feel like this one in particular, they've released, I guess, some footage of her with the family, one big happy family, out in nature, in the yard, you know, having a photo shoot. And Spirit is telling me that there was, when I was connecting and with the ball here, that there is something that is different about this clone, I guess you can say. Is she still with us? I'm getting that she's not. I'm not getting that she's still with us in this physical plane. So, I mean, the other people may have different opinions about that or perspectives, and I'm just sharing what I'm getting here. So I don't feel, unfortunately, that she's still with us. When this happened, I'm not too sure. I mean, we are going to pull the tarot and see what comes up, but I am getting that these are clones. And I remember a while back, I can't remember the last time I did my one Kate video, but I remember seeing chambers. There was like 3 chambers. There were cloning chambers of her, and I think there were 2 that were empty, and there was one that was still, the door was closed. It's like the 2 had their doors open and they were empty, and there was one that was closed shut. And I feel like this is possibly like the last clone that we see of her. And Spirit kept saying different, and they were talking about dress as well. Don't entirely know what that was all about. I'm just sharing the words or phrases that were coming to me. Maybe that means something to you guys, but I feel like we can see some maybe different mannerisms in this Kate, if you want to say it like that, that may kind of raise some eyebrows possibly. But let's get into it. We're gonna see, I'm gonna pull some tarot, and we're just gonna look into the energies. What's the energy with this Kate? Well, let's just call her, I don't know, can we call her 2.0? What's the momentum forward with this Kate, and what's that gonna look like to the public eye? All right, I may try a bit of a different spread today. We'll see how it goes here, but let's pull an oracle here. What do we need to know, Spirit? What is going on with this new Kate that has completed her chemotherapy sessions? What do we have? We have the mountain that wanted to fall off there. The mountain, what's on the bottom? The fault line. So falling through the cracks. I feel like, did I get this one with King Charles as well? And I think it's like, oh, how convenient. Kate's getting back to her public duties now, or is going to be slowly starting to, you know, pick things up, because I feel like we are going to hear something regarding King Charles over the next few weeks. And I don't feel like he is going to be in the picture for much longer here. Let's get one more card. What's the energy of this Kate, the mask. Oh my goodness, how perfect is that? And on the bottom, we have the castle. Let's take it. Oh my goodness. Okay. What's the energy of Kate completing her chemotherapy? Let's get an update on Kate. Kate 2.0 Spirit. What do we have? It's an update on Kate. Time to go. Interesting. Back on the deck is the observer energy. Interesting. Like I said, is it time to go? Let's pull some before we dive into the oracle. I'm gonna see. Let's look at the past, present, and the future, and pull some additional cards here. What's the energy update for Princess Kate, Spirit? What do we have? What do we have? Energy update for Princess Kate. All right, we have that past energy, 5 of Cups. Present energy, 7 of Cups. Interesting. And it's like that smoke and mirrors. It's like, how many clones are we on at this point? It's kind of actually interesting though with this 5 of Cups because before I did get this feeling of her being in this room. It's like this impression of her being kind of in this dingy, dark area. And it's like that's that energy, the past. And then we have the present where it's like they're trying to conceal all the crappy stuff that they have done. I mean, crappy can't even justify it. All the corrupted things that have went on for so long here, and they're trying to mask it. But like we said, we've seen that fault line energy. It is everything. I feel like with that observer energy as well, it's like everyone is watching the royals like crazy. So it's like things are falling through the cracks. Look at that future for the world energy. Very interesting because it's like the world is observing the mask coming off here. So I don't think they're going to be able to put up with their shenanigans for much longer with this energy. But this is mainly, I mean, what something else that I kept getting was the plan or the plot. I kept seeing those words with because I kept saying like, what's the energy? Why are they bringing Kate back all of a sudden now? I mean, I think she's been out of kind of that spotlight for so long. Everyone's like, where is Kate? Where's the kids? Like everyone's wondering, everyone's like waiting for her return. So they're trying to kind of give the people what they want here and bring her back. But I feel like people are going to be observing. They're going to see the difference because Spirit kept giving me different. Like there's something different about this version of her. Interesting. Okay, so let's see here. So there we go. We have Kate front and center. The Lovers. So I feel like this is very much that energy of her. She has been able to see, hear, and witness a lot of stuff over the years. So it feels like Prince William has definitely something to do with this whole situation in terms of, I mean, the real Kate no longer being here. I feel like that was that energy where they felt like she was a threat, she knew too much, and they do what they do and they make her disappear. So it's it's a crazy situation. I feel like there has been so much corruption within the royals for so many centuries, and I mean it's gonna be interesting to see this mask falling off. But that's what I mean, like we're getting to that point. We even have that castle. It's so interesting that that castle came around. So it's almost like she was locked away. Look at this. There's somebody in the middle of the mountains in a castle. So it's like she was locked away in this holding place while they were trying to get things figured out here. But I don't feel, unfortunately, that she is still with us. I mean, that's just energetically what I'm getting. I feel like all these Kates that are coming out seem to be clones, and it's all smoke and mirror. It's an illusion, you guys. We're right smack dab in the center with that Seven of Cups. But the wheels are turning. We have that world in the future here. So that mask is gonna fall off pretty quick here. So let's see, what do we have? What's the direction? What's the direction of this Kate? What's going on with Kate? What's the direction here? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna have this. Kate's gonna be out there in the community, giving back. Three of Swords energy in reverse too. So the Three of Swords in reverse, it feels like this is that recovery period, like she's recovering from her chemotherapy. So I do feel like we are going to start to see more and more of her out there. Um, I think there was some talks about, does she host like an annual Christmas carol or something of that matter? So, okay, so with this energy, it's like they're gonna kind of put her out there a little bit, but then at the same time, they're like, oh, well, she's still recovering, so she will be kind of pulled back from some duties. So I'm wondering if she's going to be doing this. I think they said I read an article that she is supposed to make an appearance for the Remembrance Sunday gathering, but I'm wondering if she does her normal Christmas Carol public event here. Maybe we'll have to pull a few cards on that. But let's see, what do we have? Okay, let's look at in terms of what are the hopes, what fears do we have here when it comes to Princess Kate here? So we have that strength card, so they're hoping that bringing her kind of out and open and getting her back out there a little bit, they're hoping it kind of satisfies the people. Fears. We have the moon energy. Really interesting because this is illusions. This is things, the mask is falling off. So again, I think there's still gonna be, like you said, remember all that controversy regarding that one photo, that photoshopped picture with her and the kids. You know what's coming to my mind right now? Do you guys remember? I know this is not off topic, still about the royals, but do you remember that one scene where they had Meghan Markle, but she was standing with Harry and just doing that wave. I'll insert the photo. I'm sure you guys will know as soon as you see it, but that was definitely a robot. And it's like certain situations like that, the illusion, like the masks are coming off. Like that wasn't even oh, maybe it's her, maybe it's not. No, that definitely was not her. Like that was an insane like image. I'm surprised that was even released. So kind of interesting, like feeding the collective little breadcrumbs here, right? So okay, so we have in terms of this energy, we do have their hope. So they're hoping that this is going to kind of bringing Princess Kate back, even though she's still healing. They're trying to bring her back into the picture. And it's like with the fears, we've got that moon card, and these are certain things coming to surface. These are certain masks that are falling off. So kind of interesting. And then what do we have? What's the challenge? What's the challenge, Spirit? What's the challenge? We've got the Magician. So things being manipulated. I feel like, again, when Spirit is giving me that, they kept giving me that word. She's different. She's different. It's like it's different or she's different when I was asking about Kate. There's something that has been manipulated that is going to be extremely noticeable with this energy, is what it feels like. And the people are going to be observing this. And it's interesting because we've got that time to go energy as well. So really what I'm getting is like all these illusions, these fake masks, all this stuff, it's time to go. It's time to go, you guys. Okay, what's the influence here? Okay, let's look at some external influences. What's the external influence here? The Empress energy. Okay, internal influences. The wheel. Look at these major arcanas, you guys. Back of the deck is the High Priestess energy. I gotta say with these two cards here, it's like the time to go. It is time is up. Things are changing. And with the Empress, this is a nurturing energy. And this is also ruling the ruler of Venus. We've got that Venus aspect. So that rules over matters of heart, love, the art here. So there's definitely a big shift within the royal family. I'm surprised the Tower card didn't come out here, but there's like a big shift in terms of this crumbling, and it feels like them putting Kate out there right now is just to more or less satisfy the people, because they love, everyone loves Kate, right? Most people love Kate, so it's like trying to get her back out there. But I don't feel like whatever they're up to is going to work. I mean, they're kind of in their head. They think it's gonna work. They're delusional with this energy, but we've got the World card and we have the Wheel of Fortune, you guys, in the external influence here. And on top of that, we have the future as the world. So the world, and we have the wheel of fortune. So times are turning, things are shifting when it comes to Kate, Princess Kate, and the royal family here. Let's see if we can pull a few more cards and just look at some additional energies. What else do we need to know about Princess Kate, Spirit? Princess Kate, message. There's a message going on. What's this message about? This could be even her writing letters, her trying to expose certain things that are happening. The adjudication pot wanted to fly out. So kind of interesting there that the judging, the judgment. We got, whoop, what do we got here? Sudden wealth. There could have been some issues as well around the wealth within that family, because look at that despair. We've got that Five of Cups despair energy twice. Look at that. And on top of that, look at on the bottom, courtship here. So we do have the whole situation. I don't think I pulled cards on that, but where they had that scandal where Prince William and having an affair with Rose Hanbury, I think that's what it was. So just so much drama going on, so much drama, you guys. We do have that bad health energy as well. So that could be in terms of that ploy, in terms of like, okay, we're gonna pull. Well, it does feel like there was possibly her not feeling well, but it's like kind of, I'm wondering if it was hyped up or the agenda was adjusted or changed to make her kind of pull back from the public eye for a while, so they can, deal with their dirty business here. I cut the cards here. We also have that official person energy too, so kind of some interesting energies here. But it does feel like they're gonna push in terms of you will see her making some appearances, but I don't feel like they're gonna want her in the spotlight too much, because there's something different about this situation when you start to see it. So I feel like they could also use that excuse, like, oh, she's still healing, there's still a long road to recovery, so she'll be pulling back on duties. So you'll see her kind of make some appearances, but it won't be anything too crazy. I'm wondering too, it's like giving money. We have that giving money, Six of Pentacles, so maybe she'll be presenting some kind of awards or giving back. It doesn't have to be money, but giving back to the community with that energy. Okay. Let's ask if she will potentially be doing her Christmas, what, Christmas caroling? Is that what she does? Here, let me just quickly Google it here. Okay, so it says here, Kate is hoping to make an appearance and host the annual Christmas Carol concert. No date set for the Princess of Wales to return to public life, but she's thinking about the months ahead. Okay. So yeah, I guess she'll be, she was hoping to join the family at the Remembrance Sunday, and host her Christmas Carol concert. So let's pull a few cards on that. Will she be, what's the energy of her hosting her Christmas Carol concert? Is that going to happen? Three of Cups, Two of Cups. I feel like it's definitely something that she's done as a tradition. She's really enjoys doing that with that energy. Okay, so it's almost like, yes, she plans to do it here and it's a go, it's a go, it's a go, and then something happens and then it's like it's pulled out here because we have that Five of Cups as well. Look at back of the deck as well, Five of Pentacles. So they're gonna make it as if she is going to do this, and then at the end, I don't think it's gonna happen. Something's gonna be dismantled in terms of that. So I don't see her doing her Christmas caroling this year, from what it looks like on this energy. She wants to do it, but for some reason, it's not happening. All right, guys. Well, let's see. Let's pull one more. Let's pull one more oracle here. What's the final messages? What do we have here? Limitless potential. This is a reset, you guys. Reset. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. So this is a whole reset happening. I feel like, again, they really had to bring her back. It's part of the plan. It's part of whatever is going in the background as a bigger picture, even if we can't fully see what that is at this moment. There's definitely a lot of energy here to support that mask is going to be falling off here. Okay, so that's kind of a bit of an update of what we have. I mean, we may see a little bit more of Kate out there, but I feel like it'll be a little bit and then they'll pull her back. It'll be a little bit and then it'll be pulled back because there's something off about the situation is what it feels like. And that's kind of, I feel like it's like things have been manipulated so much, like nobody even knows what. It's like the truth, nobody even knows what the truth is because everything is being, you know, when you tell so many lies and you forget what lies you have told because it's been manipulated so much. So that's kind of that energy. So it just feels like there's going to be more and more cracks. And with that fault line, there's going to be more cracks in their stories. There's going to be things that just don't add up and make sense. And the people are watching and observing this, and they're going to be like, what? That's not how I thought it went. Or, you know, it's kind of that energy of things are falling through the cracks and people are catching those cracks now. They're catching on to like something doesn't add up here. 1 + 1 = 20. Like what? It's like something doesn't add up. So I'm gonna leave you with that information, or that, I guess I should say, energy report. Let me know what you guys think. What's your whole feedback on Kate returning? But I'm sending you all love and light on your journey, and until next time, guys, bye for now.